If I could show you, or we could show you today, somewhere throughout this day, how to get $3,000 to $5,000 a month coming in, net positive cash flow, $3 to $5 grand a month, that you knew you could count on every month. How many of you could quit your job? Can I see here? All right, a great deal of you. Now, I'm not saying that's all the money you want to make. I'm just going to say this, is we've got to build on success. If we show you some strategies and you go out and you give them a try, and they succeed, you're going to start believing in yourself. You're going to start believing there are possibilities. There are great things in life, and there are. If there's a creator of this universe, he didn't pick you and you to be rich. He picked us all, and he gave us all the brain power, and he gave us all the heart power, and all the inner voice power to be whatever we want to be. Now it's up to us to push the ball forward and move the boat forward. If we never take a chance, if we never give it a try, and we stay stuck in yesterday, because that's what mom, dad, brother, sister, or the human training taught us to do, we'll be stuck there forever. And you know what? Sooner or later, here's what's going to happen. If you're meant to be great, which you are, what'll happen is life is going to crush you, God is going to crush you, or you're going to crush yourself, or someone's going to crush you. In other words, something happens that wakes us up to realize, holy shit, there is a bigger power. There is something better that I can do. Now I've got to do the work. See, got to do the work. And you know what? I want to congratulate you right now, because you started to do the work. Here you are. You had to get up at 7 this morning, 6:30, get dressed, get ready, drive yourself here. There's construction problems out there. Some of you took 45 minutes instead of 50. Here you are. Folks, that's what I have. That's what my son has. That's what Kevin Harrington has. That's what Matt Madsen has. None of us grew up with a silver spoon in our mouth. None of us inherited, monies like Don Trump. None of us did. What we did is, for me, it was ignorance. I wrote this book, or I read this book at 20, and this book said you could be a millionaire. And you know what? I believed it because nobody had exposed me to the fact that it might work. Nobody had groomed me. Sometimes we get too much education, we learn all the reasons why things won't work instead of going to work. Does that make sense? And so in my ignorance, if a book said you could be a millionaire and you could make money in real estate, I thought, well, it's in print, it must be true, so okay, I'll do that. And here's what else happened, folks. I'm going to teach you some other business laws this afternoon. What else happened was this. This book said, it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. Now, this is 30 years ago I read this book. It doesn't matter who your parents were, where you come from. You could be a millionaire in real estate. And you know, after I read that book, 20 years old, blindness, all I wanted was to be a millionaire. That's all I wanted. My whole focus went on it. Now, think about this. Why? For the first 7 years, I never even bought a new car. I've invested everything back into real estate. I never bought new clothes. My family lived below our means. I had 2 kids by the time I was 23. I had 2 children. And my son is here with me today. That's really a blessing. But I wanted to be a millionaire. And so I went at it. And at 27, when I became a millionaire, now let me just tell you, the reason I wanted to be a millionaire was to shove it down everybody's throat who said I was nobody, I was a loser, I was a high school dropout, etc., etc. I wanted to show them that I was somebody. That's why I wanted to be a millionaire, guys. And you know what I realized is, when I got to the 27 point, I became a millionaire. I never had to shove it down anybody's throat at that point in time. And I realized that what drove me was never the money, the Rolex, the new cars. It was never those things. What drove me is I wanted to be a millionaire because if I could be a millionaire, I could get rid of the pain. I could have some self-confidence back, some self-esteem back. I would be somebody. Does that make sense to you? And so another business law is, if you want to get wealthy, let's find a reason that's bigger than the money. You know what I mean? If it's just about the money, probably not going to do well. But you know what? Money, interesting comment, because I had like Andrew tell me, well, I don't want to be wealthy. I don't want to. I just need a different mindset. I'll say this: money doesn't change people. And people say, well, if you make money, it's going to make you a bad person. It's going to make you, I don't want to be greedy. That's a poor man talking, okay? Money doesn't change you. It will make you more of what you are. So if you're a jerk to begin with, think about it. Money will give you the ability to be a bigger jerk. Am I right? No question about it. If you have some decency and some morality and a good person to begin with, money gives you the ability to help yourself, to help your family, to help other people, to donate to charity. Do you realize 80% of the people in this world have never made a cell phone call? Do you realize that 80% of the people in this world don't have clean drinking water? Don't have clean drinking water. 80%. Here we are in America. We take it all for granted. Look at this ballroom. Look at the luxuries and the subsidies and the opportunity that we have. How could we ever just sit back and not move forward and take this blessing on and try to make something of it and leave a legacy? Give some back. Don't leave this world not having made the music. You know, everybody in this room has a song in them, has a book in them, has something special and a special blessing. Don't leave the world looking back saying, could have tried that. I should have. Why didn't I? I might have. Do you understand that?